Okay, a little ironic that I ordered these now because about a day ago I put up on my community tab whether you guys would like to see me review Masked Rider or Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which are the two American adaptations of Kamen Rider that we do have, and 89% of you said Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Isn't that much interest for Masked Rider, which is understandable because I've seen Masked Rider and it's not that good. However, I think it's a very interesting history, and Saban Brand's, sort of toku craze of the 90s, they made a lot of different shows, and I really wish Masked Rider caught on. Even though it was not a good show, and spoilers for the reviews, I don't know, I'm sure there's some good episodes in there, I haven't seen all of them, but, I wish it caught on because I like Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider's a really good show, and I like the idea of it. To have, like, Power Rangers and Masked Rider, like, side by side would be really cool, because in Masked Rider, you usually have 1, 2, maybe 3 riders, maybe even more, but it's not like a team, in Power Rangers, it's all about the team. It's all about the different colors. Masked Rider, you can get a lot cooler or different with the suit designs and everything. It's actually an enemy from the show, not an actual Masked Rider, or a Kamen Rider. But I still think it'd be a cool idea to, have the team-ups and everything that Sentai and Kamen Rider do. I just wish it caught on. But I just find it very interesting, and I love the history behind it. So I ordered these different figures. I have 5 of them from 1996, I believe, when the show was airing. And I just want to take a look at them, in this video. I don't really know much about the toy line. I've been researching it, and these were very cheap. They were $14 for all 5 of them. And they're all in their packaging and everything, and I love that. I love preserving stuff like this. You guys probably already know that. And even though they're almost worthless, I still wanted to take a look at them, and I thought they were really cool because, like I said, I just love the history behind it. There was just so much, toku stuff that Saban Brands got into back in the day, and like I said, it's just unfortunate that Power Rangers is the only one that really kept going. But I don't know if you guys will like this video because you seem to have a lot of interest in Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which I'm definitely going to check out. Unlike Masked Rider, I've barely seen Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and actually I've only seen a few episodes of Masked Rider, but still, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, 0 of it. I just know about the show. So that'll be fresh, brand new. I've definitely seen the first episode of Masked Rider and a bunch of different, other random episodes, but I'm going to be very interested to get into Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. But this video is definitely the figures that I really want to take a look at, and I'm not even going to know what all of them are. I ordered them because they were cheap. I actually, I looked on eBay for some Masked Rider, memorabilia, some figures and stuff, and they're relatively cheap. And then I saw these, and they were about $20, and then the seller offered me a 25% discount, so they were $14.99 or $15. So I took that, and even though I haven't really gotten into the show on the channel, I still wanted to look at them. And I feel like I've said that like at least 3 times now. So let's actually go ahead and take an in-depth look at these figures and the characters. They have some stuff on the back, and like I said, I don't know all of these characters. We're just starting off very simple. We got Dex here, the Masked Rider. I mean, that's as simple as you can get. And definitely the one that I like the most because it's the main character. And I gotta say, I love the suit design, It was relatively simple back then for Kamen Rider. Their suit designs weren't the craziest. However, I like it. I like the simple design. It's cool. There's a little, what do you want to say, summary of the season, what it's all about and everything. And there's not much on here, really. It's just the figure. It's very tiny, these are very cheap figures. It's probably why I got them for so cheap, although, if people were interested, it'd be worth more. So that's how Masked Rider just flopped. Here's another one of Dex on his bike. That's a central thing in Kamen Rider or Masked Rider. You gotta have the rider part, if you know what I mean. So, yep. There you go. Here's a detailed look. I'm not gonna open them because I think it's really cool to have the packaging. Just like this. And for like Beast Morphers toys, I have like over here, or just Power Ranger toys in general. Let me reach over here. I have unboxed them. It's usually the stuff that I can put back in the box and display because I really like that. And I even switched the heads for like Tyler's figure right here, but I'm gonna set that down right there. But I like this, and if you take these out of the packaging because it's the way they're packaged, it'd rip it a whole ton. And the back's the same, so we'll take another look at that. Now, I actually don't know who this character is, and I'm going to figure it out very soon when I review the series, because I'm still going to review it, although I'm just going to do Kamen Rider Dragon Knight first, or at least start that first. But top's the same, and I'm guessing this is just another rider. I don't think this is a villain. It doesn't seem like it is. I don't think there's anything on the back really indicating it, because the back is, just the same as always. And we have another one of him over here as well. and it's just him on his bike. So yeah, it looks just to be another rider, which is pretty cool. Not a huge fan of this suit design, although this is a toy. I don't believe I've seen much of him in the show, so not much that I can say there. I probably should have watched the show before I started reviewing these figures. Anyways, and this is the main villain, Lord Dragon. I believe that's his name, just from my memory, because he was actually in my Morphin Power Rangers as well as, the premiere and stuff like that. So, I have seen some of this character, so the back's the same. But that really is it. There isn't much to them. They're just simple little figures that I wanted to pick up, and I'm going to be trying to get more of the toy line later on, because such an interesting part of, Saban Brand's history and Toku in America. I think that's very interesting, and I don't know if I'm going to get into like VR Troopers and Big Bad Beetleborgs. They don't really interest me too much, but we'll see. Recently, I've just been on this kind of like Kamen Rider craze, if you want to say that, because I love 01 so far. We're only 2 episodes in. I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I really like it. And I've always wanted to get into Kamen Rider and Masked Rider and all of that, because I think it's really cool. I think it's a cool parallel to like Power Rangers and Sentai. And like I said, I wish Hasbro or somebody would do something about it and try and adapt it again. Although, when you have a series that you adapt twice in the United States and they flop both times, probably not something that you're going to be jumping on the opportunity for. However, Hasbro has a lot more money than Saban Brands, and I don't know what company made Kamen Rider Dragonite, so we'll see there. And it's not like it doesn't have potential. I think they know it has potential because Power Rangers does well. That is a very well-known brand, but I think they can get this one off the ground as well. Hasbro is doing really good with their properties. They own Transformers, Power Rangers. They know how to get this ball rolling, if you know what I mean. So I think that we definitely can see a new Kamen Rider adaptation in the near future, and I would love to see that, especially to see like Power Ranger and Kamen Rider, or Masked Rider, I don't know what they would call it, team-ups in the future. Back in like 2011, when Saban Brands bought back the rights to Power Rangers, they actually wanted to make another Masked Rider or another Kamen Rider adaptation. It would have been called Power Rider. They copyrighted that. They didn't do anything. Stuff is copyrighted all the time, so maybe it was just something in the back of their heads. They were like, maybe down the line, if we want to do this, we might as well copyright it right now. Never ended up happening, and there isn't much, on that subject, but it was definitely like in their minds. They wanted to do something about it, but it just wasn't the time. And I don't think Power Rangers was like a smash hit for them, but I wish it happened. It'd actually be kind of ironic if they adapt Kamen Rider 01 as Hasbro's first, Masked Rider series, Power Rider series, whatever they want to call it, because it's the first Kamen Rider series, I'm really getting into. So I think that'd be good. I think that could be really cool as well. Plus, I love the suit, and I think they can do a really good job with that series. But that's pretty much all for this video. I just wanted to show off these figures, talk about Masked Rider a little bit, Kamen Rider a little bit, and I still will be reviewing Masked Rider if any of you were interested in that. The couple people that actually voted for that, that's still coming. However, Kamen Rider Dragonite is definitely top priority. That's kind of nice too, because I don't know much about Kamen Rider Dragonite. I'm very interested in it, so to review that first could be really cool, and I can get into the toys for that series as well. I keep looking down here because I have the figures, but you guys probably don't see it on screen. But yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you all did enjoy. Tell me in the comments below what you think of these figures, Masked Rider, Kamen Rider. What do you want to see in the future from Hasbro? And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.